Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Sticky coming at you again. It's a continuation from the last video I did. A lot of people think that there's no need for a men's rights advocacy movement, and I couldn't disagree more with that. When you've been at the bottom like I have, I said previously, you see what this is really about. You could consider me the ghost of MRA future, okay? Let's follow the money. In the state of New York, a pregnant woman who's already protected by the welfare system is entitled to nearly $2,000 a month in benefits if she so chooses to take advantage of them, which could include housing, job training, college education, babysitting supplements, and I guess traveling expenses and the like. All right, I cannot compete with that. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the main reason why I'm single, is because I'm not single, but probably the reason why I never got attached to any woman that I grew up with is because I knew full well that I'd be competing with the government for her attention and her dollars. Now, I'd be the father of a child, but the government would be paying the bills. How does that affect men? Well, the government uses women as the chief recipients of government subsidies, to include the housing, the educations, and the living benefits. If a man chooses to tag along and supplement her income with his presence, that is up to her. I've not seen a lot of times where women want to have a man inside the facility with them, but when I've seen it, it has been pretty much a terrible, terrible event. I mean, like guys getting tossed out. Like I said, been there, done that. But once again, women are the chief recipients of government dollars, okay? What are men getting? Well, follow me into the future. If this system, at least the way I see it in New York, if this system continues the way it is, I see men being shifted into 3 tiers of existence. You have your state property men who are going to be locked up for violent offenses, probably, I don't know, defending some woman's honor or trying to buy a woman expensive gifts that he couldn't afford. You have your drug dealers, your violent offenders. They're going to be locked up in state property. Then you have your next tier men, impoverished men who live in men's shelters, which are reconstructed schools. I've seen this. I've seen the paperwork being prepped for it. The state of New York is going to restructure schools to become men's shelters, put in more security guards like I used to be, to watch these men and regulate them from fighting and stealing and all the wonderful stuff that happens in men's shelters. Basically, it's a step down from prison. Then you have your first echelon men who are still with the mother of their child, but who are under her thumb. See, because she is the recipient of the government dollars. She is the breadwinner. She is the bread harvester. So he is superfluous. He is not important. He is not an asset. He is just there to make her look good, all right? I'm not going to say that there's not love in it, but if he doesn't play his position, he's going to be out on the street. That's your 3 tiers of what's expected to happen to men's rights, to men. State property, men's shelter, or living under the thumb of women. I'm a promoter of independence. I believe that men should be self-sufficient. I believe that men should enjoy life. I believe men should renew a sense of brotherhood with each other so these situations won't consume us all and drive us all crazy, all right? So that's all I'm going to have to say over that, all right? To recap, government dollars are going mostly to women. And if the future holds the way it is, men are going to be willfully, purposefully transferring their wealth onto the bank accounts of women who don't work at all right? And we're going to be getting the short end of government dollars. As a matter of fact, check the Affordable Care Act. Check how many times that there's programs in it for women, rape prevention, therapy, medication, prostate screenings, none of that, breast cancer screening, but no prostate screenings. Check the Affordable Care Act to see what I'm talking about. There is a need for a men's rights advocacy group, and right now I'm trying to focus it on positive energy and making sure that the government pays men what they're owed, because it's a cash grab and women have a 50-year head start. That's my thing about the men's rights movement. I hope someone can follow me. It's your boy Sticky, and here's words of the wisdom for the day. Never underestimate the power of a woman to land on her feet by jumping on the next motherfucker's meat. I'm out. Peace.